Starting soon. And guess who's back? It's not Shady. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Nerdcore Live Show, number 3737, here with the wonderful nerd that you're gonna hear to host the show alongside my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda. You're back.
Sup, everybody. Did you miss me?
Yeah, we missed you, man. What's it called? I leave the country for I didn't even leave the country at all. I'll talk about that.
You got to the border.
I got to the border.
Turned your ass around.
I got to the border, stepped like at least 10 feet into Mexico, and then got my ass turned back around. But we'll talk all about that later.
That's pretty bad when Mexico's even going to Mexican Americans like, nah, bro.
Nah, yeah. How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing well, Raul. Doing well. Shout out to Yuri XF.
Is our boy
just showed up?
Hell yeah, Yuri XF. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you.
From the Netherlands, if I remember right.
Sending our great greetings to the Netherlands, my friend, from the good old North American continent. So
it's like 3 there in the morning.
It's like 4 or something right now. We hope you're doing well, Yuri XF. We don't have we don't have the beautiful women to be back on the show, but we hope you still stay around for the beautiful men in here. Likewise, yeah, yep, yeah, it's nice, yep, nice, yeah. So, Brad, how are you doing, man?
Doing well. Anyone wondering why I wasn't on yesterday's live show, which I really wanted to be because I do love Megawave, formerly Mega Weapon. But I had a family gathering to go to, so family comes first in some form.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on here? He says it's 3:31 a.m. Not for long though. Yeah, I know you can't stay here for too long.
I'm just glad you could join us for the short amount of time. We know it's late. We appreciate even just the 30-minute or even less. Just popping in and saying hi is nice.
Yeah, we know if the 2 beautiful ladies were here, you'd be here in a little bit longer, but it's all good. But I'm
thinking about leaving. To be honest, just right now. Just
shut up. It's gonna be a short one today, my friends. About like 45 minutes we're gonna be spending on here today. But because Brad and I have to do a cinema condition after here, so after this episode, so we have to, to finish it late. I have to finish this a little bit earlier than I thought.
Yeah, to put my serious face on for that one. Like,
yeah. That's why I told Brad to not drink that much today because he needs to be on the serious side for that one.
Okay.
But how are you spending your Memorial Day weekend, man? Any special stuff planned out here?
I ain't going nowhere.
Well, no, sure, probably not cooking anything out there right now.
I ain't going fucking nowhere, man. I might finish painting the garage. So,
did you get the alerts working? No. Yuri XF, they just don't work with StreamYard. There's no actual way for you to actually get the alerts working on StreamYard. So, but I still have my donations pulled up here. So like, if you wanted to send $1 in for an impression or something, or a little monologue you wanted to do, sure, it's right here. It'll be pulled up on the next tab I have open here. I'm sorry. I love the whole alert system we have because at $10 or more, the message gets read by the robot voice. But it sucks, and StreamYard just doesn't allow that.
I mean, I could totally read it in a robot voice for less.
Yeah, Brad. Yeah, well, Eric isn't here for him to read it in his voice. But,
Eric just can't read. What are you talking about?
pretty much. What was going on yesterday with Eric on Twitter that you were going on about?
I don't remember.
You're talking about him shitting his pants or something.
Oh, that was this morning. That wasn't yesterday.
Oh, really?
That was this morning. So Eric, I woke up and I saw a message that Eric said he was at work, but he'd totally forgotten to go to the bathroom beforehand. So he was wondering how the day was going. I just wrote back to him, clinch, man.
Yeah.
You just gotta clinch it. Gotta power through. You gotta get the mass muscles. Right,
they're like this. You gotta go like this.
Yeah, you just gotta Hulk that shit together. Like,
yeah, you gotta do the good old Tim Tebow. Like, just like no. I'm hosting it. Thank you so much for the host, man.
Thank you, Yuri XF.
Thank you, Yuri XF. I can't remember what's the soundbite for the hosting, but I think it was Mike Jack.
Mike Jack.
I remember, but we thank you so much for the host. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to us here. So we thank you for that, my friend. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about S.J. Clarkson, one of the I believe she was a showrunner for Jessica Jones. That she's got a Sony Marvel movie coming soon from her that she's gonna be directing. So we'll talk about that and in the 11th hour, but at the second hour, I mean, well, later in the day. Well, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Later on in the episode. XO. Yes, thank you, man.
At some point in time in the future, not right now.
One question from Yuri XF. No, hey, you don't need to ask just one question. You can ask thousands of them, my friends. You guys look.
I mean, I can see why you would think that. I mean, I eat like I smoke weed.
Good. I love this guy. Yuri XF, you want to come on the show, you let us know. Just that got you. Where's Alex when we need her?
I mean, hot box is shit.
Where's Alex when we need her? I need her to screenshot this. Oh my god. Yuri XF, I do not smoke the cannabis. I don't know about Brad.
I also do not because I get piss tested at work.
Yeah, piss tested, man. Wait, really? Yeah, no, we don't, man. I know our lunacy is probably looks like we are.
I mean, I drink alcohol.
Yeah. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I'm not straight edge or anything. I just conscious decision for myself and my health. And with the weed thing, it's just I'm not a fan of just mind altering substances.
Now, Raul, have you ever smoked weed?
No.
Have you ever tried?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. But once again, I do remind you, I am medicated. I don't know what those effects could be if I were to, smoke cannabis.
Well, and that's why they generally don't prescribe cannabis if you are on a medication because they just don't know the effects.
No, I meant no, really. For if I want to be on the show, say what? No, I meant no, really. No, I meant no, really. For if I want to be in the show, say no. Yeah, no. You're what's it called? We're just fucking with you. You're what's it called? I was just making
awesome
a joke.
Effects. Awesome effects.
I awesome effects. No, I bet, man. And I don't have anything against anybody who smoke weed or smoke.
You know how they're gonna get me one day, Raul?
What?
You know how? I'm just gonna eat a fucking brownie and not even know it's a pot brownie. Yeah. I'll just be like, "This is a fucking brownie." Mm-hmm. Like, this is the best brownie ever.
Also, growing up, I am Latino, and they treat my kind a little bit differently if you get caught with weed out here. So I'm trying not to go to jail. You know,
you mean tasers?
tasers to jail, shot. I don't know. Um, if you ever do it, do research on which weed use. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for the advice. You accept.
Does that mean like read up on it or like try each one individually and see what happens?
You eat the whole brownie, you're fucked. Yeah.
My ass would eat the whole brownie. I'm just saying. Just be like, this shit's good, man. Then it'd just be like, just roll me onto the ground and let me stay there.
Brad, no! I knew it!
Ah, new soundbite.
No! I knew it!
Oh my god! But no, Yuri, except you can throw as many questions as you want to hear. Of course, just be cautious with them. But then again, this show is about us not giving a single fuck. So
I mean, be cautious, but no, we'll answer them. Who's corrupting you all? Hi, Eden956. No one.
Hi, Eden956. How you doing today?
No one's corrupting us.
You all? Who's corrupting me?
Yuri XF. We'll talk later.
What's like search of hold on. Like search of the effects of the strains like indica, sleepy, relaxed, like, or sativa, hyped up and stuff. Yuri XF. We'll talk later about that.
Keep it on the low.
Meeting 956. I am not sure who is corrupting me. What? Washington? WA Washington? I don't know.
No. I don't.
Oh, what?
I don't know if Yuri XF can see the Eden 956 above her.
Yeah.
Oh no, he got it. He's cool. We're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that was another comment. I don't know who is corrupting me. But Eden 956, we thank you for stopping by. It's gonna be a short one today, but it's gonna be a fun one. But yeah, Brad was gone, and yesterday was such a fun episode with Megawave. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun talking about 40 years of The Shining, man. 40 years of possibly the greatest horror film ever made. So
except you spelled The Shining wrong on YouTube.
Did I?
You spelled it The Shinning.
Son of a bitch. Hold on, I'm fixing that real quick. If there's comments, read them out for me, Brad, while I fix this.
Oh, the shinning.
The shitting.
No, the shinning. Like, it was like, I know what he means.
Mm-hmm. just gonna be checking the love.
How did you miss that?
Brad, I am proud to say that we have hit 1,595 views on the love episode.
Man, them people horny.
Y'all horny as shit, man. Y'all are ridiculous.
That ain't horny. That's quarantine horny. Does that even have any video to it?
No, it doesn't. Whoops, the shinning, not the shine.
Man, you need to quit honeypotting those people.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna review every single erotic film, and I'm gonna make sure I honeypot y'all.
Mr.
Brad,
Chillzone, welcome. Thank you,
sir. Welcome. Brad, any comments? Read them out for me, man, because I need to fix the one on Anchor as well.
Well, Mr. Chillzone's comments to Yuri XF's are all pictures, so I don't know how to read those out to you. But
Okay.
Yuri XF is a smiling, bearded dude, kind of like me.
Bearded
Mr. Chillzone is two of the Shane frogs going like this. Is that a dab? It might be a dab. I don't know. All right, Yuri XF. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your sleep.
Oh crap! I never uploaded yesterday's episode. What?
You fail.
Yeah, dude, I'm absolutely terrible today. But don't worry, that means that I can't misspell it now.
Peace sign? Is he doing the peace sign in that? I've always wondered that. Okay. I didn't know if he was dabbing Mr. Chillzone or peace sign or what.
Okay, man, I got to go.
Oh, that is the peace sign. Okay.
I got to go. Peace sign. Yeah, no. No. Thank you, Yuri, except for stopping by. Make sure you have a nice sleep. And
smoke weed every day.
We thank you so much for coming on and sleeping. We thank you for coming on and having a good time.
I know what that means in Southern, Mr. Chillzone.
That means you're a dumbass.
That means I'm slow.
I read Southern.
I'm from Mississippi. I know that.
Yeah. I know what that means. Yeah. God, that's funny. What? What is he saying? I'm trying to grab the title here so I can upload last night's episode. Because apparently...
So Mr. Chillzone is laughing about what you mean, and he knows what I mean. The bless your heart. That's Southern for you kind of slow.
You're either slow, you're a dumbass.
Because you're very, Mr. Chillzone. And then Yuri XF, he's going to be the hookup.
Well, Brad, I was gonna say that what's it called? Hold on. Did I actually upload last night's episode, or did they do that stupid untitled thing where it's like, oh, you uploaded, but here we have an extra episode for you?
I don't fucking know. I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do when I'm not here.
All right, you know what? I actually didn't upload it. Dude, I hate what's going on today. I hate what's going on. I'm just not on my A game, bro. I haven't been on it since yesterday, man.
Well, that's because your routine got fucked up because I wasn't here.
Yeah. Yeah. The new Tenet trailer. Okay, yeah. So I didn't upload. I'm gonna upload this after we're done here, along with this one. I'm just not gonna worry about this. I see I affected you. You with the bro. I literally mean bless your heart because you're very intrigued.
No, I don't believe you, Mr. Shilza.
I don't believe you. No,
because I know I'm not intrigued.
I'm just mad. Yesterday was really tough without a focus.
I couldn't focus without a co-host.
Yesterday was really tough without a co-host, and also last night, there were some gunshots at night, and it was like around 1 a.m. and I just woke up and I couldn't sleep.
Is that normal? That's normal for
it's a normal
the desert. That's a normal for the desert. It's a snake.
Yeah, so what's it called? I kind of slept late last night, so right now I'm kind of like a little bit, sleepy, also a little hungry too. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Either way, you're gone by now. So we thank you so much for stopping by. But what? Well, I'm glad you're safe, Road. Well, the gunshots were like far from where I was at. I was just hearing them. But yeah. Good old gunshots, man. It's a lot of fun.
Bless your heart, Raul.
Fuck you, Brad.
Oh, Mr. Chillzone, you have to hear the new Brad, no! I knew it!
I want to talk about that. So I can't believe I gave it away that I was the alien during stream and I still won.
Yeah, although you can, because of the fact that aliens can hack you, you can always go with that.
Yeah.
But after a while, we kind of figured out just because you were given like totally the opposite answers to everything, which is what happens when you go on in the game. By the way, everybody, we're speaking of the Jackbox.tv game. Push the button.
Yeah.
So, but the harder it gets for the alien to stay like, without showing who he is or who she is. Because you run out of hacks, and then people it just gets really difficult to stay secret as the alien unless you have some hacks left over, or unless you get lucky.
Yeah, and I had a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. But geez, I can't believe you guys did not guess. Like you guys didn't win. I was giving it away. I'm freaking alien. I'm an alien.
Well, I knew you were the alien when we put you in there. I thought. Did we put you in there that first time? So we knew you were the alien. It was the other two. Because generally you don't choose 3 aliens. You only have to figure out 2 like it was in the second game.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, the second game was funny because had you kept playing into that second game, you would have called me out. You would have figured out I was the alien.
Yeah, you were the alien.
Yeah, because I was the alien. But you would have known because not everyone who plays that game, I think most of them are under 20 or in their early 20s. And they're not big, like, cinematic movie buffs. So one of the questions I got as the alien was, what is your favorite movie? Yeah. Well, my favorite movie is Ikiru. You know that. I mean, you know that's a Japanese movie. Well, the actual question was, what's your favorite book? And so it kind of like I was kind of fucked if anybody in there knew any Japanese cinema, which thankfully no one did, and I played it off. Yeah, it's a Japanese novel.
Yeah, Japanese novel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't send any, what's it called, messages to my Twitch chat through my stream deck. I don't know why, but I was just gonna send the stuff about the donations, but you can see it here on screen.
Yeah, we got to fix that shit. Probably.
I don't know why, dude.
I just have to re-upload it or something, resync it.
Resync it probably because it was weird. But yeah, dude, it was fun playing that. I loved our what's it called? I loved my hijinks in there, just saying like, "Yo, bro, that's kind of racist. You're calling me an alien, dude." Like,
I'm just like, Raul, you're gonna make Shane mad to the point he's just gonna get off.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, you doing that to Brad, right?" Or what's it called? What's it called when they're like, they were like, "Who's the most badass character you know?" And I was like, "Dracula, of course. I drew Dracula." I was like, come on.
In our defense, it was fucking hard to tell what the fuck that was.
He can suck your blood and he can make a girl come without putting his dick in, bro. So, Dracula is badass.
What movie was that? What movie was it where Dracula was making girls come without even being near them? That sounds kind of rapey, actually.
Dude, that's all vampire films.
Yeah. Well, vampires are kind of rapey.
Yeah, of course they are. But they're heavily sexualized creatures. But glad you guys had fun though.
I like Mr. Chills though. He's like, what?
How is he not the most badass character, man? Come on, sucking your blood, making a girl come.
I mean, there's. I could technically say like the Terminator's more badass.
Which, of course, it's Arnold. Come on.
Which I can't believe because right before this I was checking out everyone's Twitter and I saw your post and you didn't fucking choose Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Like really? You fucking chose the Winter Soldier over Terminator 2 Judgment Day?
Man, I'm not gonna
my nerd heart broke.
Why would they give me two Cameron options? I'm not gonna pick Cameron.
Why wouldn't you choose Terminator 2 Judgment Day though? That's like the one Cameron movie you can get behind.
Did I get the first two right at least? Empire and Godfather 2?
Yeah, you got those fucking perfect.
Yeah. So, look, when we come back, we're going to actually talk about the topic and we're going to get going here because it was a short one for today. But make sure you guys enjoy this commercial break and we'll be back after our break here. Hey, I'm Raul Mendoza and this is
Jabril Newton.
And we are the hosts of High Flyer Radio. And finally, pro wrestling has come back to the Nerdcore podcast feed in the form of a show hosted by Jabril and I. And we talk about everything and anything in the pro wrestling world on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nothing's off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about, it is from AEW to SmackDown to Raw to NXT. Nothing's off the table. We can talk about it.
We're going to talk all about it. And if you can get it a day early, you should go to the www.patreon.com/thenerdcore and pledge to the tiers on there so you can get this show and a lot of shows days early before anybody else gets to hear it. But enough talking about it. We'll go ahead and see you there at the Squared Circle. Oh, yeah. Don't tap out. Tune in.
Hello, guys and gals, and you're listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore. I am your host, Daniela Nunez, and along with my amazing co-host, Ashley Garcia, we discuss many things like social impact, pop culture, political realms, and any controversy surrounding the Nerdverse. Tune in and listen to us bi-weekly on the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we will love to chat and hear your thoughts on our wonderful show. And thank you again for listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore.
Hey everyone, my name is Raul the Nerd Chicano, and I am the host of The Impaired Files. The Impaired Files is an interview show brought to you every Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. And I interview people such as filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and podcasters like Colton Geschwander. And if you want to listen to that early, a whole week early, all you got to do is go to the Patreon and pledge to the $1 tier. And if you want to listen to it with the general public, then go to Nerdcore podcast feed on anchor.fm/the Nerdcore. And the case is closed, but it's not classified. See you guys there.
Hey, it's Ashley from the Gamer Core. You may remember me from such episodes as Big Screen Mess, Momenimo Platforms, and Brad Can Read. Tune in weekly as I blab with my co-hosts Raul the Nerdy Chicano and Brad the Random Germ about the latest news in gaming and gush over what we're playing at the moment. Oh yeah, and we got the deals too. Keep up with the latest deals in gaming and what's happening as I mediate Brad and Raul fighting like a married couple. Will Death Stranding ever come out? Will Cyberpunk 2077 live up to the hype? Is a next-gen worth a $500 console price tag? And has there ever been a movie adaptation of a video game that's been done right? It's all on the GamerCore podcast, everywhere where podcasts are.
Hey guys, this is Brad, aka Young Yoda. Raul said I had to make an ad, so that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to be for Unstructured, but as you guys know, you can freaking catch me everywhere when it comes to this podcast feed. You can find me on the Nerd Cores, on Gamer Cores, on Nerdy Chicanos sometimes when I get lost. But for this particular one, I want you guys to go check out Unstructured. The Raul gave me free reign to do whatever I want to do. I don't know what he was thinking. So go hear me talk about LeBron James and Taco Tuesday, vaping, so many other freaking weird topics that chimichangas, that's a good one. Shout out to Deadpool. And yeah, I guess this is the end of the ad. So
I got you, motherfuckers.
You can find me all over the place on this feed. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you all, and nerd up.
Everyone, I'm Raul.
I'm Brad.
And we're the hosts of the Nerdcore podcast, the podcast that talks that nerd. Not on this ad, right? And we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. On the Mondays, we talk the news. That's the box office, the news of the week, and your trailer talk if there is any. And on Tuesday, we have our theme review. And on Saturday, you have a Saturday morning review, usually movies that have come out in the week or anything we want to talk about. Right, Brett?
Exactly. Whatever we want to talk about, this is our show. If you don't like it, then you don't have to listen.
We're the flagship show of the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we can be found everywhere you can listen to podcasts like Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. So if you want to talk that nerd stuff with us every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, make sure you tune in. And Brad?
Young Yoda out.
Brad, no! I knew it!
Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore live show. We're going to be getting into our topic in a little bit, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy those ads. I laugh every time Ashley says, Brad can read, because I remember that episode, and I was like, yeah, reminds me. Good times, man, good times. Mr. Chilson says, Raul, thick boy.
No, you got to say it like it's spelled it. Big boy.
Boy, hell yeah, I'm a thick boy, bro, but you can't handle all this.
You got that thicky thick.
I thought Mr. Chilson was gonna be mad at me because
you mentioned the corn dog again, didn't you?
No. What's it called? When Michelle was on here, and he was I don't know what he said, and I was like, what's it called? Oh no, Michelle was in the comments yesterday when Megawave was here, and Brad's like, Michelle, what's it called? Mr. Chilson puts one of those heart emojis. And what's it called? I tell him, like, hold on, bro. Queen Weeb ain't looking for anybody, so don't worry about it. You can't be putting that out there, bro. And what's it called? Mr. Johnson goes like, Raul, what the hell, man? Oh man, it's a lot of fun to fuck with Mr. Chilson, but we love him. That's why we made him moderator. Bro, I was fuming, bro. Yeah, I bet you were fuming, bro. You were.
I'm just glad I wasn't there, so I can't be blamed for any of that shit.
It was fun. I was like, yo, yeah, no, I bet you were, man. Because it's called a bit, bro. I get the chance to make a bit out of something, I'll make it a bit. Now, every time that she is on in here in the chat, I'm gonna be like, hey, watch out. Mr. Chillzone's probably gonna drop another heart emoji in here, emote. So it's called a bit, Mr. Chillzone. So just learn to live with it. Eric has like 3 ongoing bits with us here.
3
Period text,
wait. 3 ongoing bits with 2 fake girlfriends.
Yeah, and one is his hand.
That's the real one. What are you talking about?
Man, that's so bogus. No, Mr. Chosen, welcome. You're become a bit now. Okay?
No, Mr. Chosen, that's entertainment.
That's entertainment, all right? It is entertainment. Whether you like it or not, Mr. Chillzone, you have become a bit. So
I mean, just like Jabril has now become a bit for his crunch berries.
His crunch
and
berries
his kids.
and his kids, yeah. That's an ongoing bit with Jabril. He's always talking about, how them damn kids got. You said, thank God for this. He goes, damn, with this pandemic, I ain't got to see my kids right now, bro. So
I ain't got to go over there.
Yeah, I ain't got to go over there. I'm over here with my girl.
I technically am using the pandemic as an excuse not to leave my house. Like my parents call, and I'm just like, I just don't want to get y'all sick.
Yeah, I'm guessing that was the instance when I tried to go to Mexico on Saturday. So look, I will go ahead and did I actually say this? No, I didn't say this yesterday. I said it off air to Michelle, but so this is what happens. I'm gonna go to Mexico because obviously we're gonna go buy some stuff and we had to turn in some stuff to a cousin, whatever, right? The good old usual things that need to happen. And I said, you know what? Usually I don't go because I'm either lazy or just don't want to go. And with the virus, it's like I don't feel like going out right now. I don't want to go out. This time it felt different. I was like, man, I've got a craving for some tacos from Mexico. I want to eat, and I want to want to get out of the house for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going. Everything's pretty good, man. I left this house with absolutely nothing in my stomach. I took my morning shit and everything. Everything was ready. My tank was empty. I was ready to get going, bro.
You're ready to get some of that good food across the line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we get there, and the line to go into Mexico is pretty long. So we already spent like an hour and a half to get into Mexico. Then they're like, they're going to take your temperature. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I don't have a fever. I haven't had a fever. So they take our temperature after an hour and a half in line, right? And they're like, hold on, we need to bring the police so they can talk to you. I'm like, okay. And they come up, and guess what the police says, Brad?
You got to turn the fuck around.
You guys got to go because we're not allowing vehicles with more than 2 people. And guess who was in the car? My mom, my dad, and me. What number is that?
That's 3.
3.
What? And this is the question. Now, was this the police or was this policia?
Policia, bro. Like policia.
Yeah, so you turning the fuck around.
Yeah.
You ain't arguing with that shit.
Yeah, they got that thing right there strapped to their chest, bro. Like, hell no, I ain't.
Like, all right, thank you, sir. We'll be turning around. Here's $20. Have a nice day.
Well, thank you, man. Funny thing is, like, okay, cool. So my dad's like, can we at least like somebody get down here and we'll go back and she can just be here. Obviously, we were trying to like have my mom like find us somewhere and pick her up and be like, now we got 3 people in the car. Yeah, they were like, no, well, you need to go. So I was like, okay, cool. We turn back and my mom gets down and she's like, just meet me at this place. You go leave him at the house, come back for me, and we'll do our shopping and whatever, right? Guess what? The line to go back to Mexico was another hour and a half. I mean, to go back to the United States, another hour and a half.
Jesus.
And guess what I ate that wasn't tacos?
I don't know. Leftover gushers in the car?
No.
From like 1998?
Fucking
Subway?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Subway's good if there's like nothing else to eat.
Yeah, it was just the closest thing on the way to the house. I mean, like, I liked my sandwich I made. It was good. Look, Subway is a kid's childhood dream. You give him all the things that he wants to put in his sandwich, and he gets to and they get to basically make whatever they want with it. I mean, that's a childhood dream right there.
My issue though with Subway is that I don't want a lot of shit in my sandwich. Like, I literally only order one thing from that place, so that's the steak and cheese on the Italian urban cheese bread. I think it's a steak and cheese with provolone cheese, bell peppers, onions, and chipotle sauce. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I ever fucking get there.
Yeah, I like to put it all in there, bro. I like to get it all in. Put that shit in, just spread it around. I love it in there.
Can we clip that?
It's gonna be tough to clip that, but sure. I just love it all. But yeah, I go back home.
If you didn't hear that, Raul likes to put it all in there.
What's it called? My dad drops me off. He goes back for my mom. They come back around like 5 o'clock. It's like, my mom's just like, no, we're not doing this again. Funny thing is, I just set up a photography shoot over there, so we're gonna have to find a way to be able to get 3 people in there.
Again, Mr. Chillzone, I say it's not gross, it's entertainment.
That's right. Look, Chillzone, you know damn well what show you got yourself into.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, you know what you're listening to. This has not been a secret. You've been here for
This isn't
for
BBC
a while.
Radio, okay? This isn't BBC Radio, all right?
Or NPR. So I'm not gonna sit here
NPR.
and talk all quiet and just let's play some jazz music while
Children, you
on
want
the
to talk
intermission, on the break.
Children, you wanted to talk about the state of the world right now?
And state in the world, and please stay in your houses. Coming
100,000
live from our bedroom.
100,000 people have died from the coronavirus. Yeah. You wanted to talk about that? Depress the fuck out of you?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. I want to talk about how I want to just put it all in there and smother it. All right, right, Joe?
Smothered, covered in chunk, bitch.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
I know
wait. Sorry, that's
exactly
Waffle
what I-
House. My bad.
Yeah, no, you know exactly what you got yourself into, Chozo. Yeah. So what's it called? We're just gonna keep it going. But yeah, no, that's what happened, Brad, and that was fun. But then today we woke up to a text from my mom's friend. Apparently, somebody snapped a picture of the police talking to us and put it as the thumbnail for a freaking article from a newspaper in Reynosa.
What did the article say?
Oh, it was just talking about what was happening. The people coming in, like they were not letting them more than 2 people be in the car and stuff. More than 3 people, and yeah. But there in the picture is just my dad right there, just talking to the police. You don't see me, you don't see my mom, you just see my dad being interrogated by the police.
I mean, was it really interrogation when they just tell you turn the fuck around?
Yeah,
that's not really interrogation. That's just more like get the fuck out.
Yeah. My dad was just like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
I'm sure he was, but at the same time, he's like, fucking turn around.
Yeah. I was just like, God, man, if only I knew what the fucking consent laws were over there in Mexico for video recording and picture taking.
I mean, probably doesn't matter.
It probably doesn't matter.
Probably doesn't. Even if the laws are in the book, probably doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, probably, man. All right, let's go ahead and get into this topic about SJ Clarkson, and then we're gonna be done here soon. So, Chillzone, you know exactly what you got yourself into.
Entertainment, sir.
Entertainment, sir. Enter-frickin-tainment.
Enter-frickin-tainment. Eat our Subway. All of it.
Okay, no. So, from Justin Kroll from Variety, secret Marvel movie from Sony in the works with director S.J. Clarkson. It's an exclusive, my friends.
Why are we zooming into her forehead?
Shut up. Though audiences will have to wait until 2021 for Morbius and Venom 2 to hit the big screen, Sony Pictures is continuing to build up the slate of Marvel films. Veteran TV director S.J. Clarkson has signed on to develop the first female-centric movie from Sony's catalog of Marvel characters, sources tell Variety. While it's unconfirmed at the time what the character at the center will be, insiders say there is a strong possibility that the film will be based on the Madam Web comic book character. Sony had no comment. At the moment, there isn't a writer on board to pen the screenplay, nor a star attached to lead the movie. Sources say there is a possibility that the studio is looking for an A-list actor to join and then hire a writer to develop the film around then. In the comics, Madam Web is depicted as an elderly woman. All right, cool. Glenn Close. Let's get Glenn Close in here for Madam Web. Elderly woman with myasthenia. Brad, can you read that?
Myasthenia gravis?
Myasthenia gravis, and thus was connected to life support system that looked like a spider web. Due to her age and medical condition, Madam Web never actively fought any villains. For that reason, sources have stressed it's possible that the project could turn into something else. The studio has a list of possible stars such as Charlize Theron and Amy Adams, but stress that nobody has committed or even met for the part yet. I would expect, especially right now during the pandemic.
That no one is meeting anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Except at the Ozarks, whatever that pool was.
Yeah. Clarkson has done Banshee, Bates Motel, Succession, She's been working on shows like that, but she did helm a couple of episodes of the TV show for Jessica Jones. And she, if I remember correctly, she was supposed to work on the prequel, the Game of Thrones prequel, The Long Night, and she was also up to be Star Trek film as well, but it was shelved.
What was it? Was it the Tarantino film?
God no. All right, Brad, your thoughts on S.J. Clarkson probably doing a Sony Spider-Man film here?
My opinion is I have no issue with S.J. Clarkson.
Fantastic.
I mean, it sounds like she has the background needed to write and direct this, or just direct it, whatever route they're going. My issue being is that it's Sony. And Sony doesn't give a rat's ass about story, about script, as long as it makes a fucking $100 billion. That's all that Sony cares about. That's why they're doing a Morbius movie that no one wants, and they're doing a Carnage movie with the wrong fucking title.
Yeah. You want to know what I think this movie's going to be? And it's not Madam Web. I don't think it's Madam Web, bro.
Why would you do a Madam Web? Why would you do a story centered around not even... I mean, she's a big figure, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I don't think she's like a central... Why wouldn't you do like... I don't know.
Because of being able to connect, the Spider-Verses. Probably find a way to have like some form of like different... what's it called? Parallel universes in there. Because of Madam Web.
I mean, fuck that shit, Sony. I mean, fuck their whole ideas. Like, you're doing a Morbius goddamn movie. Like, you're already shown you don't care. You're doing a Venom 2 movie with Carnage that isn't called Maximum Carnage. You don't give a fuck about this world. You just want the money and to go on making shitty fucking movies. That's what Sony wants.
Yeah. This is 100%. I think this is going to be the Black Cat movie. They've been trying to do that for so long now.
Now that is reasonable. A Black Cat is more reasonable than a Madam Web.
Yeah.
And although
this is Black Cat.
Although all I want to see is a Spider-Verse 2 movie. That's all I want. Mm-hmm. The animated series with Miles. That's all I want.
Yeah. That's all I care about from Sony, honestly.
And yes, Mr. Chosen, I get the Black Cat. Yes, for sure.
Yes. Black Cat. Yeah. Yes, sir. Black Cat.
My wife.
Yeah. I am very happy that S.J. Clarkson's probably going to work on this. And am I overly excited? Not really. I'm happy that S.J. Clarkson is the one who's directing it because she's a credible talent.
Well, here's the issue though: is S.J. Clarkson can direct it, but how much is Sony going to stick their stupid fat fingers into this and just ruin it? Just kind of like they did with Venom, when we all know that I don't care what they say, that was supposed to be an R-rated movie. It was supposed to be. There are so many scenes you can tell it was toned down to PG-13.
Tom Hardy misspoke and he said there was a lot left on the floor, on the cutting room floor. A lot of scenes that you didn't get to see. And guess what? I'm pretty sure most of those were where they originally shot for an R-rated film.
Yeah. I mean, there's totally scenes where the symbiotes are just killing people. And there's supposed to be a shit ton of blood going everywhere and everything. And it just doesn't show up. All we get is a turd in the wind. That's all we get.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Yeah, no, it 100% was, Mr. Jozo.
It was supposed to be.
It was supposed to be. And I don't care how many times I read that article that Sony's like, it was never meant to be R-rated.
Bullshit.
No, bullshit. It is right there in that movie. And there's a certain part in that movie where it completely shifts to that PG-13 tone. It was seriously following an R-rated horror vibe. And then it completely shifts tone. And that's one of my things.
I mean, it's one of those that came from up high where they're like, a rated R movie, we're only going to make like 30 million. We make it PG-13.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
We're going to make like 100 million.
Yeah,
Like
so I'm not
that's what that shit.
interested-
That's why I had far more respect for like Fox. I think it was Fox Searchlight that did the Deadpool, if I remember right. I could be wrong.
No, 20th Century Fox.
20th Century Fox.
Yeah,
That did
Searchlight is,
Deadpool, and they went with it. They were like, Deadpool's a rated R character, duh,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
it paid off big time. Became, I think it was the biggest R-rated movie there for a while.
You can go into Logan as well, where Hugh Jackman had to take a pay cut just to get that R rating. So I'm not interested in what Sony is making with these, unless it's the animated Spider-Verse films. I am very interested though to see what SJ Clarkson can do if there's no studio interference.
Yeah, but I fear, and we've seen it,
Time and time again.
Sony likes to fuck up their own shit.
Yep, Spider-Man 3.
Finger guns.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, the finger guns and the emo Parker and the dancing in the jazz club. Yeah, no, whatever. But yeah, no, that's our thoughts, and we've reached the end right here, my friends. And I'm really sorry it's a short one, but we've got a serious podcast to do after here, and I'm gonna eat before we do that. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye here. As always, Patreon, you can go and help us out there. Patreon.com/nerdcore. Hold on. Where is it? Right there.
Wait. We can't leave just yet. Read that last one.
Hold on. Wait.
Bring Mr. Chillzone on.
Hold on. What?
No, Mr. Chillzone, are you talking about Spider-Man 3?
Spider-Man 3 or Venom? Because if you're talking about Venom, we're going to have a very serious conversation here.
I mean, if we're talking about Spider-Man 3, we're going to have a very serious conversation here. Because that ain't much better.
Granted, I haven't seen Spider-Man 3 director's cut. Not the director's cut.
Do
Where the editor.
Do you think that would help?
I don't know, because there is a cut where the editor added a couple of extra stuff and took out some stuff. Like the editor.
I mean, did he take out the dancing and the finger guns? Because
I don't know.
That'd be quite lovely.
I've never seen it. Spider-Man 3. All right. Well, it's been a fun time here as always. You can go find us at nerdcore.com, nerdcore_ on Twitter, the nerdcore on Instagram. Mr. Chillzone won't be a mod on next Friday, that's for sure. We got a serious conversation to have off air, Mr. Chillzone, about why you actually think it's not that bad of a movie. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No.
Brad, no! I knew it!
Yeah. As always, you can catch Brad and I tomorrow for the patrons. It's gonna be live live on the internet for you all, where we review our last movie of Cult Month, Showgirls, and we're gonna talk about that. But yeah, without further ado, we'll also be back on Friday next week, talking more stuff with more guests. And what did you say, bro? I'll explain my heart, Mr. Chillzone. If you want to come back on Friday and explain for a segment why you think Spider-Man 3 isn't that bad, I will gladly have you here. But get ready to defend your stance, because I'm not allowing that. No. Okay. You're coming back on Friday. You're defending your stance. Okay. I want concrete evidence. Good support. Not just like, it's fun. No, explain to me why you think it's fun.
Does that mean we have to watch that turd of a movie again?
No. I just want you to come in here and tell me why he thinks it's good. And I don't want to hear just it's fun, okay? I want to hear why.
It's so fun, Ro. It's a fun Spider-Man journey.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good. He's got the dancing. He's got the finger guns. We're just enjoyable for all the fans.
All right. Before I shoot myself, it's been a lot of fun here, and we're going to talk to you guys later. In the meantime, Bradley, send him out.
All right, Ro. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to all those who came on Twitch to talk to us. Any of those watching on YouTube, we appreciate it. Leave us 5 stars on any podcast platform. Helps us out tremendously. And I guess to end this segment, I'm just going to finger gun it out, yo. Finger gun it out.
As always, you guys know to stay after the song ends. Oh, God. You better be ready to defend yourself next week, Mr. Chozo.
Bang, bang.
Wait for it. Wait for it. You ready for it? Are you? Are you?
Why are we doing the NPR voices?
Just love sucking people and then